Navi's turn to pick.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second game of Natus Windsor against iCCup. And this is obviously the game or the matchup between those two teams in the defense season 4. It is the playoffs. It's the winner bracket first round. So the winner of this proceeds into the next round. The loser of this is going to drop into the lower bracket and is going to have to fight his way. It's going to be a long way in the loser bracket into the finals of the defense. We have seen Natus Windsor in game 1. Spoilers. Yes, we have seen Natus Windsor in game 1 taking out iCCup with a stand and with RMN in this case. And they have done so in a quite convincing fashion. It was actually a strategy run with three carries overall, with Dandy in mid with a DK, as well as in 1v1 solo lane Nyx, as well as an Alchemist in a tri-lane, and therefore they had so much farm by the end of the game, getting up some nice pickups against iCCup. However, they did not look so 100% winning or so 100% convincing in the laning stage themselves. So I do believe that iCCup just gave away their advantage in the second 10 to 15 minutes of the game. However, never mind that. Natus Windsor obviously are completely shaped up by their trip to China. And even with 4 people plus 1, they can play outstandingly well. We will see what they're going to have in for us in this game. iCCup, I do believe they're going to run some more aggressive picks in this case, just to be able to fight Natus Windsor harder. And they're going to pick up Dream Protector, however, once again, like they did in the last game. And Dream Protector and Weaver as well, actually. So those two heroes, really, one of those core heroes they like to run. Dream Protector with the Living Armor makes them quite strong in whatever lineup they want to run. And also adds just a lot to their survivability early game against ganks against them, and they do like to be survivable in the laning stage to just get an advantage out of it, but then they do have to keep on their lead and take the game home. Now let's see if iCCup can take game number 2 of Natus Windsor against iCCup, or if it's going to be a straight 2-0 for Natus Windsor. We do have Batrider, Wisp, Nyx actually being banned out by Natus Windsor themselves, as well as Prophet. So OD actually makes it through to the first picks, but is not going to get picked up. It's going to be just ignored basically, and then banned in the second banning phase right here from Natus Windsor, from Kurkai, who's doing the bans in this game. Now, as I need to readjust my microphone here, I do believe that Alchemist and Darkseer is a really nice combination coming out of Natus Windsor right here. So it's going to be once again a Funnic Darkseer who has just shown some incredible vacuums and some incredible walls in the past games in China, especially in the finals of Na'Vi against LGD China. That was some really intense moments of the Darkseer. Really some nice vacuums, some nice cliff vacuums as well, and some nice walls overall. So really stable Darkseer player nowadays. Funnic, he's playing him really well. Darkseer and Alchemist has a lot of synergy simply because of the vacuum and wall and the stun follow-up by Alchemist. Just adding, I mean, obviously the unstable communication of Alchemist is AoE, so therefore this is a really nice combination. Alchemist is going to hit hard at some point, maybe even going for Mjolnir or Maelstrom to proc those additional chain lightnings. We're going to do a lot of damage as well in team fights, especially in the close range setup team fights, so the chain lightning can proc and bounce. We do see that OD has been banned out in the second ban phase, as well as Dragon Knight. Natus Windsor do not want to have iCCup playing him and don't want to pick him up themselves, as far as I'm concerned. Puck and Rubik being banned out by iCCup team. Obviously, Puck nowadays is for sure the ban material of at least the second banning phase against Na'Vi, because you know that Puck on Dandy is quite scary. He has shown incredible plays with him, and he has been winning a few games, or a lot of games actually, with his Puck in China in those finals and playoffs overall. Queen of Pain being picked up by iCCup, followed up by an ARM and Crystal Maiden, most likely, I do believe, since he has been playing that support, that hard support last game as well. And I do believe Crystal Maiden is not going to be a farm Crystal Maiden here as a support player, but going to be a ward fairy, ward bitch, whatever you want to like to call her. So just going to be a poor Crystal Maiden trying to set up some wards and providing some nice, maybe 1 point. I would like to see 1 point in her mana aura, arcane aura, I guess, which really has been buffed a lot, which gives a lot to the team overall, especially to Darkseer in offlane, who doesn't not necessarily need a soul ring in that case, and in my opinion. Well, we'll see. I mean, obviously, her freeze, her frostbite is going to be a really nice spell against Queen of Pain, who cannot blink out of it. We will see how he's gonna skill her. I do believe one level in Crystal Nova might be enough. Then just go max out Frostbite and just take one level of Arcane Aura as well. But we will see. Enigma being picked up by iCCup team here, and this is actually some huge AoE clash synergy. They want to go for a Dream Protector with the Overgrowth, as well as Queen of Pain with her Sonic Wave, and Enigma with his Black Hole. I mean, that is going to be some serious shit right there. However, that also leaves quite some scary counter initiation for Na'Vi. I mean, just imagine the following setup. Dream Protector is going to go in, going to let a 3 to 4 man Overgrowth off, and Enigma is going to actually get a really nice Black Hole. Well, they're all in range, they all have to come to hit on those people. In that case, Darkseer just needs to be standing outside of the Black Hole, get in there with a nice vacuum, has a 4 to 5 man wall, and then there's just going to be intense Rampage, actually with Slaughter being picked up by Natus Vincer. My god, what are they going to do in this case here? You're going to, I guess, counter pick a little bit the Weaver, since Slaughter's amplified damage does reveal invisible units, so that is a nice pickup against Weaver. However, Weaver with time-lapse can actually remove that quite or fairly fast. We will see if she's going to do so. I mean, obviously you do not want to waste that time-lapse way too early, and Slaughter has an AoE stun as well, so I mean, really, Darkseer getting a nice vacuum off and some nice synergy and nice team play by Natus Vincer with follow-up stunts. I mean, they're just going to be AoE stun for 2 to 4 seconds in this case here. Really interesting. We'll see how good that's going to work out. Now, I do believe Enigma might have to rush BKB in this case. A lot of stunts in this case, a lot of magical damage kind of coming out of Crystal Maiden, Slaughter, Alchemist. I mean, to get a really nice Black Hole off, I mean, you would need a 5-man Black Hole with a dagger. Otherwise, you're just going to get disabled no matter what, because every single hero of those heroes has some disable, has some interruption spell against Enigma. So probably going to be Enigma who's going to have to rush BKB. However, we also need a mechanism, so we'll see if Dream Protector actually can farm this item, because I do believe that is a key item in this game as well. Provide some nice heal up for that low HP Weaver, for that low HP Queen of Pain. We'll see what they're going to add and what they're going to pick up. They're going to ban Skywrath Mage. They do not want to have another silence against one of their core heroes, in this case Enigma. Enigma might be regarded as, or Queen of Pain as well. I mean, those two heroes have to jump in, have to get off their spells, as well as Resolution had to last game with the Magnus. And we saw RMN just silence every goddamn time, every goddamn clean flash. He just silenced that that Magnus right away, and Magnus did not find one single good RP in this case. And we do see an Omni Knight last pick being picked up immediately by, or picked up by Kuroki. My god, Omni Knight last pick in this case, very interesting. Windrunner here is going to be picked up as a 5th tier for iCCup, adding some nice shackle shots, a nice power shot. Obviously a lot of AoE damage coming in that regard as well. So overall, good synergy, I do believe. But we have a lack of carries here for iCCup. They have the Weaver and a potential semi-carry Windrunner, potential semi-carry Queen of Pain. Not sure if that's going to be enough in this case. On the other hand, we do have an Omni Knight who doesn't really need a lot of items. He has his Repel, he has his ultimate, I actually have to look up that, Guardian Angel, just going to make you invincible against any physical attacks. Repel is going to make you invincible against any magical stuff, so that's a free BKB for one of those carry heroes. Also, he doesn't really need any items, because that's his main job, to just activate Guardian Angel in a nice time. What else does he need? Maybe mana boots, that's all he needs. Arcanes would be nice on him as well, I do believe, but yeah, that's about it. And I mean, you can see this, Dandy and Ravos are going to get some nice farm. Dandy is going to be playing mid Alchemist in this case. Ravos is going to be playing the Trident's Larder, and you know, he's going to get surely some farm. Navi, you know, Dandy in mid might even opt for one level in the Grievel's Greed. He's going to get some farm as well against the Queen of Pain. It's going to be an interesting matchup, but I mean, he's going to be fine. And Funnick, you know, why would he not get any farm? That's a big question. And I do believe we do have RMN having his taunt item being picked up here for the Crystal Maiden. Okay, so we're gonna have Resolution playing the Queen of Pain in solo mid, probably head up against Dandy in solo mid. He has a Mule Talisman being picked up, as well as a pooled Tango here, so he's going to be having a lot of lasted power with level 1. He already sitting at 64 lasted power. We're going to add him a lot of power in the mid lane. Jakal is going to be playing on that Tri-Lane Weaver once again. We just stick on the Dream Protector as well once again. Always want to fly high. This time he's going to be on the Enigma. yeah, we're gonna see how well he's gonna fare in this matchup. He only has 5 clarities here, so he thinks he's gonna have a nice time in woods. He's gonna be able to just farm with those Eidolons a lot. We will see if that's gonna be happening, if he's gonna be able to do that or not. Really, that's gonna be a key thing for him. We do have Wraithband on Weaver, so just adding some nice lasted power for her. Top lane, we're gonna see an off lane Mag on the Windrunner, so that means that she's gonna try to build up some utility items, some semi-carry items, and they're already talking to each other here. Mag is just gonna attack 1 or 2 times against Havos. Yeah, that's what I thought. Havos actually going in right there against Mag. RMN is gonna rotate in as well. He's gonna try to get a Frostbite off, but not gonna be able to do so. There's a regeneration room for mid, so Havos is gonna pick it up, I do believe. It's gonna be fine in this case. He's just gonna, use his stun as well. Very, very interesting. Just do it in any way. Kurokai is going to be on top lane on the Omni Knight. We saw Armen already heading on the Crystal Maiden. We're going to see Chavost on the Slaughter. Let's see how aggressive and how divey he's going to be playing. Funny is going to start in woods as the offlane / jungle hero, Darkseer, and Chavost Navi 1 mouse on Starladder. Okay, good job, guys. Then he's going to be in mid lane against Resolution. Picked up a Stout. No, has not picked up a Stout. Interesting. I would have thought that might have been the item to survive in mid lane. He's going to have a hard time farming. He's going to go for Acid Spray. Try to actually push this lane so the lane gets counter pushed in just a few seconds, and it's gonna make it harder to last it under this tower, as I'm gonna switch on the lasteds for you guys. Mag is gonna try to get a pull off with the Radiant Creeps. Gonna get us almost. RMN is gonna take the aggro away, but however one of the creeps is gonna get pulled, so therefore this lane is gonna push a little bit into the direction of the tower of Radiant Tower. Resolution in mid lane is sitting at actually only 2 and 3, while Danny is sitting at 2 and 0 as well. So really, I mean, Danny is getting some farm up. I always want to fly high, sitting already at 4 lasteds right here. Has farmed to first camp, is farming the second camp now as well. He's already clarity up like a boss, like a champ. He wants to farm as much as possible. We do see some stacks coming off of Just 6. No D-wards in this case of either team on the stack, so both are going to farm in the beginning. Going to try to get some nice levels up on the support, and wow, Navi's Korea has been just killed as Danny got his bottle. Some misplay coming out of Danny in this case. Nice snipe by Queen of Pain. That adds a lot of gold to the chart of the Radiant side. 750 gold going into that into their direction in this case. Jakal sitting already at 11 last right here. He's free farming pretty hard, but Havos doing the same thing as well. Just one creep kill behind right now. And we do see some Russian talk coming out of here, so I don't know if you guys understand Russian. If you do, translate it for yourself and just, check it out. RMN in this case, yeah, he's having sentry wards in case they do need to deward, as we do see a rotation from Danny. Danny's gonna come in with a haste ring against always want to fly high. It's just gonna harass him. He's gonna think about maybe attacking him. Resolution is there, however, so he needs to care. In this case, nothing's gonna happen out of that engagement. So right now, this is a farm battle, gonna be won by the solo mid. Resolution dropping fairly low right here, but has his bottle crow up already. Gonna let it, already crowing back in this case. Bottom tower actually already getting pressured by Jakal here, so right now the Radiant team is definitely leading a little bit by gold, since they sniped off the career, since they are getting a bit more farm out of the lanes, and they have a jungle hero that is farming really well as well. Queen of Pain in mid lane is actually sitting square with Danny right now in mid lane, so he's doing a fairly good job holding mid lane against Resolution on the Queen of Pain. That should not be happening. Mag might be in trouble right here. Is Ravos going to hit the stun? There's the stun right there. Windrun is going to be to no avail right here, and we just saw the combination out of the really nice Frostbite as well as Kurokai's heal coming on Ravos when he's diving in there. Some nice potential right here coming out of them. Anyways, Resolution mid lane, he will have to get some nice plays off for his team. He's gonna have to get some TP scroll soon, and they're gonna have to find some pickoffs here and there. Otherwise, I do believe that Navi's gonna spiral out of control with farm, with kills, since they have a really nice pickup with Omni Knight here in this case. If that's gonna work out, basically means that there's a free BKB on Havos. We already have 1 level up in repel. If it's gonna be max, it's gonna be a 12-second BKB. It's more than you can actually want or have with a BKB in general. Either way, and even on level 1, it's already a BKB on the least charge, or actually not the least charge, on the 6-second charge. So really nice pickup right there. And right now iCCup didn't even draft really aggressive, so you cannot see, or I do not see how iCCup is going to be able to aggressively break the one weakness of Na'Vi, because that one weakness is actually that they do have to, or that they don't have enough levels right now to actually get a lot of burst damage out there. They do have a freeze, they do have a stun, but overall those heroes are very situational, and Kuroki is gonna need at least a little bit farm to get a bigger mana pool off, because otherwise he's gonna be drained out really fast. And just imagine a strong Talon against them. Yeah, I don't know if they would have the upper hand right here. I mean, just deward that stack, and Crystal Maiden is going to drop a few times because she's so squishy. She's one of those heroes that has no movement speed, and therefore you cannot draft with her. Omniad, actually, that's an interesting question. I do not know his movement speed. It's 355 with boots, so you know it's okay. So it's definitely fine in this case. Always want to fly. Has his soul ring up right now in this case. Gonna try to get possibly even Mecha. We'll see. I do believe that BKB is gonna be key item for him in this case. We do have one level of Arcane Hour being picked up by RMN. Really nice choice by him. That means Darkseer is not gonna have too many problems with mana in this case. He's gonna rotate in right now. Is gonna try to get a deny. Is not gonna deny it, however, and that means a free last for Jakal. He's gonna be picking up some sort of boots in just a few moments. He has a Aquila ring up and a Wraith Band, so that's a lot of actually lasted power in this case. And Funning might be going down in this case to Jakal. Let's see, is he gonna? Yeah, he's gonna be getting away in this case, and Jakal's just gonna time this out and gonna be alright. Gonna farm away a little bit more. That means Darkseer has to go to base and gonna have to regenerate before he's gonna be able to actually go into the next fight. Well, either way, Danny in mid lane right now is sitting at not. I was about to say he's gonna get his next item right there. It's actually just a bottle and a magic stick. He's gonna be some huge troubles right here. Life cheat already has been used on Danny. Danny's gonna get screamed as well. He's gonna go back in, however, into Resolution. Jakal is here as well. Danny might be even dropping. Let's see if it's gonna be enough damage to get down Resolution. Resolution dropping fairly low, is gonna die actually. Danny might survive. Yes, it's gonna survive since RMN rotated in there, had a frostbite on Jakal. We do see Treant Protector just porting out immediately. Jakal's gonna try to Sakuchi his way out. Let's see what way he's gonna be. Yeah, he's going to be going the safe way in this case. However, he might still be picked off here by RMN. Nope, not going to be there on time. So overall, a 1-2 fight here. 0-2 fight for Na'Vi. Getting a lot out of it right here. And those kills are going to favor Dendy, because Dendy has not had his time of his life in the mid lane. Queen of Pain has out-denied him and outlasted him by quite a bit. You see it right here on the creep skill board. 31 lasted for Resolution, while we see only 20 lasted on Dandy. Definitely being ahead of Dandy right there. But since right now Queen of Pain did die, you know, is he gonna dive in there? He's gonna. No, I was about to say, man, dude, what are you doing? I'm not gonna dive too far into the ward right there. Then he's gonna get harassed again by Resolution. We do see a rotation in from Treant Protector. Let's see if Danny's gonna go down. No, he's not. He's just gonna go back. He's gonna farm up, or I guess regenerate up in case he needs to. It's gonna be totally fine. Chemical Rage in this case. 347. He doesn't have a lot of gold, man. Then he's really very poor right now. No leveling reveals creep though, so that might be the reason why. Nice creep block coming out of him right now. Gonna secure some nice last hitting on that top cliff right here. Up choke, I do believe. Queen of Pain obviously does not want to go into Acid Spray. Let's see how Always Want to Fly is doing. He's actually going in the direction of a mecha, so that means that his BKB is going to be prolonged by quite a bit, but it does seem like iCCup feels that they do need that burst heal coming out of them, just to have some counter burst heal to that Omni Knight, who on the other hand does already have his Arcanes farmed up right now. He's 1,000 gold in his stash, so he's going to be buying that in just a bit. RMN is fairly rich for Crystal Main as well. It has just not died at all yet, and therefore gotten some gold with kills. Sitting at 600 gold right now, is probably going to get a stick and maybe even upgrade it to a wand or maybe a bracelet. We will see what he's going to get. Wards are going to be needed as well though, so let's see. He's actually picking up a belt of strength, so going for threats, I do believe. Gonna go for a really tanky Crystal Main in this case. Na'Vi gonna add some pressure right here. Gonna clear the creep wave really fast. I don't know, this is not enough to push this tower for sure right now. Mag is actually here. He has his face boots up, so he has some nice last damage as well. He's gonna drag the aggro off the next creep wave, I do believe, with a power shot or something similar. Or is he? He's scared of that frostbite. You can definitely see it, but we do see that iCCup is adding pressure as well, and they're gonna get the first tier 2 tower in this game already right there on bottom lane, and that means that this is not even a trade right there. Havos, what are you doing? Havos is diving into Resolution. He thinks he can kill Resolution. Is there gonna be a stun after it? That really nice play by Havos. Havos getting a solo kill on to Queen of Pain, while Nigma, however, on the bottom lane has been killing Dandy, and Jakal is still alive, so this might be a double kill, or at least 2 kills going in favor of iCCup on bottom lane. So that means it's overall a 2-for-2 trade, since Na'Vi has dropped their Alchemist and their Darkseer on the bottom lane. However, we did see that Queen of Pain has been going down, as well as, I do believe, Moonra now? Actually, not quite sure. Might have been only a 2-for-1. No, I think Nigma went down as well, so it was a 2-for-2. So yeah, really nice play by Havos, getting a solo kill on the Queen of Pain. Man, he just totally knew that she was out of position after she blinked, and she had a fairly high blink cooldown. Really strong play by this carry player. My god, Havos. What is he going to go for? He's going to go for Armlet, so carry build on him. Let's see what he's going to go afterwards. I don't know if he's going to actually get a BKB at all. Really is going to add a lot of strength to his item pool, a lot of lasted damage in that case as well, simply because he can screw the BKB, which is worth a lot of gold in that case. Kurukai is making some farm moves on top lane right now, since no carry is there. He's seeing an arcane boots and 500 gold in his inventory. Funnick himself is going into the direction of a mechanism, is only 300 gold short. Queen of Pain only no talisman and treads, while Danny is triggering and is going to probably die, not die, but just harass himself to a stun. Gonna be fine. However, he has picked up face boot, so that's really a nice move, as well as RMN having level 5 now. Let's see what she's gonna add for. She's probably gonna get another level into Frostbite, we will see. And really sneaky roach attempt here by iCCup. I don't know if Na'Vi actually knows this. I don't think they do. Nice timing by them. The creep wave right here on bottom lane was pushed as well, and mid lane 1 is showing anyways. So, you know, they're actually making a Roche right here with 3 people, which has totally not been expected by Na'Vi. Nice attempt here, nice Roche by iCCup, bringing them a little bit back into the game. We just see a medallion on Weaver for that Roshan, adding some more damage with that reduction of armor on the focused hero. As we do see a dive on mid lane. Mid lane Resolution might be dropping. No, there's a two-man shackle right there from Mag, really giving a nice kill on Kurkai's Omni Knight with that Sonic Wave. Funnick is going to get away, as it seems, however, I always want to fly high, might be dying here. Is Havos going to get off a stun? There's the stun, there's the second stun in this case. Havos, 1, 2, another last hit, and it's going to be the kill. There's the kill. Too late of Stream Protector to actually overgrowth. Our man, however, is going to drop right here in that case. Going to be Shackle interrupted, and it is overall an even trade right now. However, if Havos is going to drop, it might be no even trade. They're going to go back on Jakal. It seems they do have sight. Yes, no, yes, maybe. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if they have sight. Guardian Angel is going to be popped. Jakal is like thinking, where am I going to go? Do they have sight on me? I have only 1 more left in me. And he's going to go out again. He's going to go back into the direction of his teammates. He's actually going to, is he going to go uphill? That's a big question. Then he's going to go back in. It's going to stun Jakal. Jakal has his amplified damage on him. It's going to drop really fast. Wow, that burst damage with that heal and that stun. Just going to drop his Aegis right there. He's going to, however, be able to use his full mana once again and try to harass Na'Vi. I don't know if he's going to actually... once again is going to go for him. However, he does not have enough mana for the stun. There's the stun by Kuroki. Going to go down on the backhand, though, however, to the Gemini attack and to right clicks of Scandal. Always want to fly high is here as well. Malefice stun, it has been dropped on Havos. Havos is going to drop down. Nice armor toggle. Is he going to survive? Nope. No chance for him. 4 people here in this case. So overall, now this was actually a trade that favored iCCup, I do believe. It was overall a 3-for-2 trade, since the skill score before was 4-6. Wait, that would make a 2-for-1 trade. Yeah, my math skills, not quite sure. Not quite sure, as we're, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna check it. It was a 3-for-3 apparently. Alright, maybe a 3-for-3 in this case. Overall, Raiden's getting a lot of farm out of this, getting a lot of gold, as wow, gold and XP in the direction of iCCup. Would have not expected it's that high. Windrunner level 8, that might be a huge part of it. That offlane is coming along the way. She's sitting at 40 last hits in this case, so that is quite decent. Danny himself only at 42 last hits. Arman is obviously poor. Kuroki doesn't have as many last hits. He has 30 last hits, so you know, for support he is farmed. Funnick, however, that he's the guy who's lacking a little bit right now. He had a hard start. He tried to be on the offlane, didn't get a lot, and he has Mecha at minute 14, which is okay. Definitely not too bad, but it's definitely not as good as he can sometimes play a Darkseer or get farm out of it. Kravos himself has an armlet right there, so I guess it's due to Nigma being able to farm a lot in woods right now, sitting at 1,000 gold right now with a mechanism. He's going to opt for BKB as fast as possible. Resolution is sitting at already an Ogre Club, might be opting for a BKB. I do think that would be a nice item in this case against all that freeze, against all those stuns of Na'Vi. And Dream Protector is obviously going to be still pretty poor. Jakal, here he has an ultimate orb and a ring of health, so that means he's only short 300 plus the recipe, or I guess 400 plus the recipe for the Lincoln Sphere. That's gonna add a lot of teamfight potential for iCCup, since he's gonna be able to stand in there with this Lincoln Sphere. Gonna trigger one skill and maybe give more room for Always Want to Fly High, who still needs to get a really nice black hole off in this case. Haven't seen any of him. Kravos being repelled up right here with a 2-man. Nice stun right here. Arman just going for the ulti right here. Is going to be interrupted by the Shackle Lover. Really nice initiation by Funnick with his vacuum. Mag is in some trouble right here. It's going to be stunned up as well as amplified damage on Jakal. I do believe there is amplified damage in this case. Jakal not going to survive as far as I'm concerned. This is the next kill right there. Wow, what a team potential, fight potential coming out of Na'Vi right here. Freezing Field doing so much damage, as well as that vacuum into 2-man stun right there with the right clicks, with the heal. That is just so powerful, as well as Kravos being able to dive like a champ with the slaughter right here. Man, that is some scary shit right here coming out of Na'Vi. Just drafting some unorthodox picks and just getting really nice synergy off with them. Man, still shocked. Then he has no items basically, or has not a lot of farm, and still, you know, he's doing all he needs to do. He's tanking up a little bit, he's landing his unstable communications, is providing the minus armor acid spray, plus the minus armor of Slaughter is a huge deal right now. That's not enough to for iCCup to have the Weaver who has minus armor as well. Are they gonna go back? And there's a repel on Kravos. Kravos with the BKB once again. It's gonna hit a wow, nice stun on Resolution. Barely on the rage. However, Shackle on Kurkai. Kurkai, however, is fine. He has enough mana right now, enough life right now. Is he gonna drop any skill? He has Guardian Angel. He has a heal. Let's see what he's gonna do. He's gonna get life leech up. Funnick is gonna rotate back. There is Kravos again with the repel. He's gonna be hitting. There's the wow, huge black hole right now of Always Want to Fly High on 2 people. Gonna get a kill on Kravos as well as Omni Knight Kurkai. Darkseer being picked off by the Queen of Pain on the backside around here with the Sonic Wave. Man, really nice play and nice comeback by iCCup in this case. Picking up a triple kill against Na'Vi. Gonna add for some tower pressure now as well. We're picking up the first tier tower in mid lane. Maybe gonna go for the second tier tower. They're gonna dive. There's the blink with the Scream of Pain. Jakal is gonna get some right clicks on Armen, who has the medallion trigger on her. He's gonna die. Armen gonna go down to the Weaver. So Weaver is gonna go ever closer to her Lincoln Sphere, which is one of the key items they need. He's gonna focus on Danny. Danny with minus armor is not gonna really be great for him, because that is one of those heroes that has 0 or I guess only 2 armor or 3 armor. 0 armor on level 1, I do believe. Man, really nice pickup with that medallion. I really like that item on the Weaver. Blink Dagger now on Always Want to Fly High. He thinks that he can take those fights with the Blink Dagger. He doesn't need BKB. He's like, screw that shit. I don't need that. I'm Nigma. I'm pro. I can get that black hole off. However, we do have Funnick, who's gonna have his balls and his eyes on this map right here. Gonna try to get some really nice vacuums, some nice walls up. And then there's also the BKB on Kurkai. Kurkai with the Guardian Angel with a lot of heal. So really interesting to see how this is gonna go. Kurkai sitting at 1,000 gold. I'm really interested to see what he's gonna farm up, because he's been farming quite a lot compared to RMN. RMN himself is only sitting at, yeah, he's still sitting only at his belt of strength. No, he has picked up a Urn of Shadow, so that's gonna make him tanky as well. 900 HP on a Crystal Maiden. That's almost as much as on the Weaver with the Ultimate Orb and all those items. But overall, all those heroes are pretty squishy, so I think that BKB, or I guess repel on any hero by Kurkai, as well as the heal and the Guardian Angel, is going to be a huge problem for iCCup. That means Na'Vi can just outstand them or outlast them in a team fight, as well with Dandy having the Chemical Rage up and Darkseer having a mechanism up. Man, that's so much shield. They're just so good in team fights right now. They're standing really solid right now. Yep, tier 1 tower on bottom lane is going to fall for Na'Vi, and that's the one thing that Na'Vi is lacking right now, tower-wise. They're they're behind by so much. They have all outer tier towers. However, we do have 2 lanes taken completely tower-wise, and we do see 4 TPs coming into top lane here by Na'Vi. They're gonna probably opt for a push right now themselves because they do not TP just for the sake of not TPing and not defending, not killing anybody. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be the push coming out of Na'Vi in this case, and they're gonna actually dive just simply. Dream Protector, are they gonna get? There's a stun, just barely in range of Na'Vi. Are they gonna dive this? No, they're not. Apparently, Chavos says, I don't want the fucking buck on the back of my fucking huge slippery fish. Fish something. I don't even know what. I guess this is a fish. So yeah, gonna opt to attack those bucks, take them away from Weaver, and we'll see. That's the only minus armor coming out of Weaver. Besides the minus armor, and they did see the smoke. Unfortunate for iCCup. iCCup is gonna get stunned right here. Jackal in some problems. However, there's a 2-man chuckle with a really nice initiation. 4-man black hole. Armman is gonna provide the spell right there. There's a nice counter initiation by the wall. Vacuum. Everything is there, as well as Guardian Angel, as well as the heal. They're just chipping away, even though Slaughter dropped immediately, and we saw the potential of iCCup. We saw the counter go potential of the Darkseer against the black hole, because everybody has to be there. And in that case, there's just gonna be a 4 to 5 man black hole in that case. And that means the next tower is gonna drop here for iCCup. Means Navi's taking another convincing fight right here. Really nice initiation from the start. That 2-man shackle as nice shackles here overall by Mac, really hitting and landing those shackles, but not enough damage coming out of the sonic wave in this case. And the black hole, I mean, yeah, it was a nice black hole, but not enough in this case. And we do see Windrunner just being burst apart by the combination of 1 stun, 1 heal, and a frost nova, or I guess a freeze by Armn. And Armn playing a really solid game right here, sitting at 3, 2, and 9. Nice crystal maiden in this case. Sure, he has been farming away. He didn't have to do anything except go into nice ganks with Kurokai or any other hero, and therefore there was no real team clash except that one in mid lane where he had to stand and correctly and position himself correctly. Last team fight was a really nice counter initiation by Darkseer after actually Armn once again stood way behind with her frostbite, so that's going to be Armn's job here to stand back to get that freeze off. And we just saw what happens when you don't go BKB on Enigma. Just too hard against this lineup, because all heroes here do have a counter break spell for the black hole. And this time Roshan seems to be going to Na'Vi. Na'Vi gonna opt for the Roshan here. They have all heroes here except for Funnick, who's chipping away on bottom lane. He's gonna farm that away with a nice Iron Shell. He has a Regeneration Rune in his inventory, as well as a Dagger. Man, he's going aggressive right now. Let's see if there's going to be any initiation right here. I don't think they can take this, or can they? Nice shackle shot right here. Havos is going to take the Aegis already, so that means Aegis and Roche in favor of Dire's side. And Havos is being a man right now. He's going to chase with his Repel. Repel is still going to last a while longer, as we do see a second fight breaking out right here. Is Havos going to survive till his teammates are going to be back right here? It doesn't seem like it. However, he has Aegis, so he's taking the fight as long as he can to just make sure that Navi's going to get that kill on the Dream Protector. And we do see the next initiation here on Always Wanna Fly High. Always Wanna Fly High is going to get caught. Then he did trigger himself with a stun, and we'll see if Jackal is going to get out. Yeah, he's going to get out without any problems. Let's see what Havos has gotten after that. He has gotten a Vladimir's, and now he has opted. Did I just see a Mask of Madness? Yep. Mask of Madness plus a Vladimir's aura on the Slaughter. That's some next level strat. We do have a dagger on Funnick. Then he is now at a Shadow Blade. Kurokai himself, no items, 3,000 gold. He's doing it the puppy style way, just saving that gold for nothing, maybe buybacks. And Armn himself is tanky as well now with threats, with his items, with the Urn of Shadow and 4 charges. So Na'Vi looking really strong. They can just push more and more and more right now. They just need to be aware of the black holes. However, Nigma still not BKB, and I do believe that item is gonna lack it. It's gonna miss. That's the one item they need. The one item, in my opinion, right now. Get another 4-man black hole by Enigma, not being interrupted by anybody. That's the one thing you want. That's the one thing you really need. iCCup looking to defend this. I was looking for the nice initiation with the stun. It's going to hit it on Justix, and there's another vacuum initiation just blasting away the Trim Protector. There's a buyback from Windrunner. Windrunner gonna TP in there. Gonna get stunned, however. It's gonna drop. There is a 4-man Black Hole, however. The immediate Frostbite counter with Freezing Field. Man, really nice Black Hole here by Nigma, but I have to say the one problem right here is the BKB on Nigma. That is missing. Every single team fight would have been great for iCCup if they had a Nigma which is able to stand in there. We did see a buyback of Queen of Pain as far as I'm concerned, and he got a kill on Kurokai. He's gonna get a kill on Crystal Main. However, Windrunner on a drop on the back in the base is going to be dived by Funnick as well as Chavos on that tanky Slaughter, as we do see Resolution being maybe killed up by Danny. A few lessons missing. No, Resolution has a blink, so she's going to get out. She still has a BKB on Send Charges, so I don't know why she didn't use it in the last fights. Funnick is going to drop because he's too aggressive, as well as Danny, who has gotten killed by Weaver. So this is a triple going to Weaver's direction right now. Overextension by Na'Vi. Game going back and forth, probably more or less. Yup, there we go. Radiant was ahead, however Na'Vi caught up, and now the graph seems like it's dipping away again into the direction of iCCup. However, experience earned difference is pretty freaking huge. Hawas is going to go in for the kill on Ouija 6. Trim Protector is going to be in huge trouble. He's amplified damage. He's going to get 3 right clicks after a stun, and that just means that that's another kill in the direction of Slaughter. Man, Slaughter just crushing away his enemies. Jakal has his Lincoln Sphere, but he needs some damage now. He's probably going to opt for an MKB, I do believe, since it's a really nice combination with his stacks. Resolution sitting at a BKB right now. She can use it in any given fight. It's a really nice item, but we do still need that BKB on that Nigma. Nigma right now, that is, you know, where is Nigma going to farm? That's a big question right now. Bottom lane. However, woods are almost cleared by his teammates completely. Not looking too good for iCCup item wise right now and teamfight wise. Kurokai through 3,500 gold right there. Not buying anything. RM is going to buy the gem in this case, and I guess Kurokai doesn't know what he wants to go for right now. Sheep is probably going to take too long. I do believe Mecha, they're probably past the point where they do need Mecha, and they do feel like they have enough burst heal with the Omni Knight. I don't know, maybe even some armor. I guess Vladimir is picked up already by Chavos, so either even go for an AC which he can build for a while in cheap ways. Maybe for Shivas, maybe for, yeah, actually I don't know, maybe for something like a 4-step or Youth Scepter. That would add something to him as well. One of those items is going to come up on Kurokai. I'm going to try to track when it's going to come. And there's a nice 2-man initiation once again. Nice 2-man vacuum into 2-man Slithering Crush. And that just is almost the next kill. Jakal is going to provide another illusion for them to push this tower. Chavos is playing really aggressive. And I do believe iCCup is having some huge troubles right now. Just somehow staying into the game. We were the only one who's farmed enough right now to keep up item-wise. Queen of Pain with a rush BKB, not able to pull off right there as you see, and without a BKB popping it in that fight, she's just gonna drop so fast. She's squishy, and yeah, not too cool. Oh my god, we do have Shadow Amulet on the dark screen. Not quite sure what that is about. Chavos gonna get shackled right now and gonna get probably killed here. It's gonna trigger his Armlet, not gonna be enough in this case, and that means Chakal's already unstoppable right now. He's getting some farm, he's getting some feed. He's gonna opt for Desolator to get some more minus armor right there, and it's not too bad in my opinion. Really nice item. Funnick gonna try to go for the haste rune. He's not gonna get it, however, since Mac is gonna just bottle it up, and that means Funnick is gonna actually try to harass Mac a little bit. It's gonna try to get out. It's gonna use the Shadow Amulet. Not quite sure what that was about. He's gonna die for sure if he's not gonna get out. There we go. There's the Mephiston, however. He's in a bad position right now. He's gonna try to go back. He's gonna try to vacuum somebody up. Not gonna happen in this case. There he is feeding one of the... And we do see Kurokai picking up a Shiva's God. Man, that Kurokai is farmed like a fucking boss. Can't even handle that. He has so much farm as a support. It's unbelievable.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
RMN sitting at 3-3-13 with a Gem, with a Urn of Shadows, providing some true sight vision. Then he's getting farmed as well. He's going to go towards a Heart of Tarask as far as I'm concerned, and that is going to be a strong item on him, just giving him more life. And if there's going to be some armor reducing item or armor stacking item, except for the Vladimir's Hour, it's going to be so huge on Danny with the life points. It's going to be so hard to bring him down. I do believe that AC or similar items are just going to take another while. on any given hero, since Slaughter has actually opted to go. No, he's going for the AC now. So he has picked up a Hyperstone not too long until the Alchemist is going to profit from that as well. Vladimir's and Ultimate and Mask of Madness on Khavos. Vladimir's is only picked up in this case simply because he gets the armor in this. I guess gets the armor and life leech. However, with the Mask of Madness, he's going to be able to attack really fast. Not gonna. I guess if. Yeah. I mean, obviously this doesn't stack, right? The lifesteal here, but it's just strong on Khavos right now, the Mask of Madness, since he's going to attack so fast. He's going to bring down Queen of Pain, because before she can blink out, if they get one of those vacuum initiations with a stun off once again. Resolution is going to try to get some other item right now. Cheap Stick is really needed on iCCup. We do see Silent Stick being purchased on Windrunner right now, probably for the Crystal Maiden, who just stands in the back trying to every single time freeze that Nigma while he's doing a really nice 4 or 3-man black hole. But I don't think that's going to be enough right now for iCCup. They really need some hard items like a Sheep Stick, maybe to like the MKB on the Weaver, because I do feel that Desolator is a little bit too, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they have enough. I don't think they are an advantage point, and they haven't been an advantage point to get to Desolator, because that's normally what you do when you have an advantage. You can just pressure so much more. You can push really fast, really easy. However, we do see that Weaver is staying on top lane right now. Why we do see initiation on Mag. Mag is going to get not killed in this case. It's going to get hit by the wall, but nothing else. In this case, we do see Jakal being here. Kurokai probably going to drop low. In this case, there's a Sonic Wave. In that case, Mecha being dropped, but not going to be enough in this case. Man, that is really unfortunate right now. Khavos is going to drop as well to so much right-click damage of the Desolator and all the right-click attacks in general. Man, that is some intense stuff. Funny going to drop to the Iron Shell wall. Iron Shell damage, I mean. I guess Danny was missing in that fight right there. He has 3,000 in the bank. Sitting at 158 lasses right now and just enjoying his time farming up. Roshan gonna respawn apparently in 60 seconds, so that means it's gonna possibly be another Roshan fight in just a few moments. I do believe that Na'Vi does have the capability of taking a Roshan, but only if they're not getting caught off and called. Because if they're gonna try to go for a Roshan, and we might see then a black hole of Nigma, and if that's gonna come, obviously it's gonna be a huge catastrophe for Na'Vi, since they're gonna be in a choke point right here, and a black hole is just gonna completely destroy them, as well as the overgrowth follow up, etc., etc. I don't know. Our man would have to, position himself really nicely to just get that frostbite off, since Nigma still doesn't have a black hole. Actually, no, Nigma has a black king burst, so that's the item they waited for. That's the item they need. They can take fights again. Let's see how they're gonna fare against Na'Vi. Na'Vi has picked up one of their key items as well. It's gonna be Slaughter with the AC, making that Alchemist even tankier. Our men still sitting at more or less the same items. They're gonna try to stack that buckler right there with the aura of mechanism aura of the Darkseer. Darkseer with a Shadowblade and a dagger. Not quite sure what that is all about. I mean, yeah, Shadowblade is a nice initiation, gives him a lot of movement speed to get out of fights as well, if he doesn't have his Surge up or if he has used it on another support hero. But overall, I do believe that he doesn't need that attack damage, that life, that attack speed and movement speed. I don't know, really weird choice in this case. Roshan trying to be contested right here by iCCup. Let's see if there's going to be another fight. Navi's going to go in with a stun right there on Rejustick. Rejustick is going to drop so hard, so fast. Then he has a double damage room. That is just insane right there. And they're just going to get a free Roshan, it seems like, in this case. And even Cheese is still here. Who's going to pick up Cheese? Cheese is going to be picked up by, then let's see, Aegis is on Slaughter. Probably a really decent choice because he's a tanky one. He's the guy who has a lot of damage output. And he's not afraid to charge in right now, as we can see. With his armor being toggled 24/7. 12.8 regeneration, almost enough to not lose too much life, and we do see it actually. He's not losing too much life. He's losing some, but it's okay. Very, very interesting. Now, one thing I want to point out is that Mag had a really good start, but now only has a sheep stick up, a silent stick up after he has a 4-step, and he definitely cannot cope with Darkseer, who's going to be able to just outtake him by far now. Dendi obviously is having a great time, sitting at 3k gold again, having picked up his heart, having picked up his Shadow Blade, and even a cheese now, so that is just insane. We do have a Basher coming up on a chicken Basher in the direction of Dendi. Yep. So Dendi with a Basher going to the direction of a Büstel. We do have the Azul Curious on Havos as well as the Repel. Let's see what's going to happen here. Kuroki's going to try to go for someone. For whom is the big question. There we see the guy, Mag is in terrible position right there. Is going to try to force out. Is going to make it. So really nice play. Nope, there's the vacuum right there by Funnick. Funnick being on time in this case. And our man providing the vision with the Nova and the damage. Man, nice play by Navi. So that means that Winter is going to be dead for 48 seconds. That's unfortunate. And I don't know if iCCup can take this fight right now. It means that that Black Hole of Nigma has to sit to 100%. They do, I do believe, no, I don't know if they know that he has a BKB, if it has been scouted out. If not, it would be a really great opportunity for iCCup to kill anybody. Funnick, still sitting at a dagger right here with a Shadow Blade. Man, what troll items, I'm not quite sure how serious he is with those. Kuroko is still sitting at his Shiva's guard, having 1,100 gold in his inventory. Let's see what next item he's just going to buy instantly once he has it. Queen of Pain with Resolution, is still sitting at an Ultimate Orb. Not too much, since Sheepstick is quite a bit away. Actually, not. There's the next initiation on Resolution. Resolution going to die once again before she can do anything. Really big problem that she is not having a BKB up. She's standing too aggressive, and Gem is going to be dropped by Queen of Pain. That's so unfortunate right there. And once again, I have to wait till she respawns. I don't know if they want to go right now. Nope. Just gonna drop another Trin right there. And this might very well be the GG here of the game. Let's see, the Rack's almost gone. In this case, Havos is just hitting hard. There we see Always Want to Fly High, gonna come in. Let's see the Black Hole. There's a BKB Black Hole on Kurokai and RMN and on Funnick, who just blinked into it after a while. We do see the Shiva's guard popping out. We do see a lot of AoE damage, a lot of damage in general. Resolution is down, Mag is down, as well as Always Want to Fly High, who's gonna get killed right now. And that is the GG, well played by Resolution. Man, what a game by Navi. Really orthodox or unorthodox picks, I guess. Getting an Omni Knight for that free BKB. They didn't even need a lot of BKBs. Actually, to be precise, they didn't even need one single BKB. They just tanked up, they got damage items, and they outstomped in a way iCCup. Sure, they played really well iCCup for being sort of outdrafted in a way, I guess, to a degree. Since I mean, look at that, at Büstel already up there. He didn't even need BKB. He has all his items up after like 30 minutes without even, bothering about a BKB. So overall, really nice draft from Kurokai in this case, picking up the Omni Knight free BKB hero. RMN played really well as well. Yeah, and I mean Slaughter working out as well as, good counter against Weaver, good minus armor strat with the Ace Spray. Man, I really like that strategy overall. Let's see if it's going to come down in International 3 as well. So yeah, this means iCCup is going to drop to the lower bracket. Navi taking a clear and convincing 2-0 victory here in the playoffs of the defense winner bracket. So they're going to face up. That's a good question. Who are they going to face up in this case? Let me just check this real quick right now. It's going to be Navi against... as we do here, another killing spree going off. It's going to be Navi most likely against Alliance if they're going to defeat Kaipi. However, Kaipi might have a chance to defeat Alliance as well. That's going to be the upper bracket winner bracket final, as we do know that lower bracket we do still have Mouse in game as well as Liquid. They're going to play against each other. EG against Empire is going to play as well. Actually, I do believe they're going to play in the next couple of days on the 16th of July, and there's still a lot of teams to maybe challenge Navi, but right now Navi looking so strong. Puppy's going to be back soon, Havos, and then if they have the whole team, I do not know who's going to beat them in the finals or in the winner bracket finals, I do believe. So winner bracket finals are going to be coming up. Navi's going to be playing against Alliance or Kaipi, and that is game number 3, brought to you by Vash Dota. Thanks for following me, thanks for watching my VODs on YouTube. I'm going to be back with some more content. I'm going to actually be casting regularly in about a week, since that's my last exam I will have, and be prepared for some nice content, maybe some sort of news weekly show. We will see. I have some things planned, and this is Veshdota signing out. See you guys.